It's not a litter box? Yo, a litter box is whatever a cat takes a shit in. You don't get to decide what is and isn't a litter box. Seriously though, can you like help me out? Because like, my world down here is infested by skeletons and like, I'd rather it weren't, so... Excuse me? This appears to be the wrong way. Rank national monuments in a top 10 setting. I don't think I could name 10 national monuments in a single country, honestly. Probably more likely to be able to name them in America, though. But I'm not gonna do that. Good God, is the sidebar correct? It's telling me that NL has 12.5 million views. That seems correct, probably. I mean, I've been streaming on Twitch for, like, over 3 years now. That number is not really that enormous, given the time we've spent here. Not that I'm not grateful for it, of course. I mean, I'm trying to press this button, but... doesn't seem like it's doing much here. That's okay. Glove's a little spooky as is. Rank the 7 wonders of the world by the amount of wonder felt. Alright, let's see. Don't cheat here. Can we name all 7 wonders of the world? There's like the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Colossus at Alexandria, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. What are the other... Then those are like the man-made wonders, but then there's like 7 natural wonders, which is like Niagara Falls. The Sphinx is one? Okay. Yeah, I always remember the Hanging Gardens. The Hagia Sophia? Is that correct, or is that just a wonder in civilization? Oh, there's also natural wonders, man-made wonders, modern wonders, and ancient wonders. This is too much. The Manhattan Project? No, this is civilization now. We civ. The CN Tower? The CN Tower is not a natural wonder of the world, but it should be, because it was given to us by aliens from the Canadian National Railway Corporation. The statue of Zeus at Olympia? Oh, of course, I'm always asking, what's the statue of Zeus at Olympia?
Several if you're talented.
Yes, I know. I have important information for you, by the way.
Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
Ah, yes, the Tower of Hanoi, of course.
Really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus.
Pyramids of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Taj Mahal, Great Wall of China, Colosseum of Rome, Machu Picchu. This is disputed, right? There must be some organization that comes up with these and they shuffle some out. Where's the Colossus?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm well on my way to getting my bachelor's degree in magic by, you know, submitting for a thesis on arcane orb of antiquity's origins.
Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done.
The CN Tower is one of the American Society of Civil Engineers' 7 wonders of the modern world. Hell yeah! We did it, boys! American Society for Civil Engineers finally recognizes us. All we've wanted is some goddamn respect. Yeah, I know. You want to change in leadership. straight up, the pyramids are pretty lame. Well, that's kind of ridiculous. Or you're gonna say the pyramids are pretty lame. Come on now. I mean, yeah, we got cooler stuff. We got like Disney World now. But to say the pyramids are lame is a little... It's a little uncalled for. Where the hell is Mirabella Irvin? Oh, she's through this door right here. Nope. Apparently we're just giving out 7 wonders. What's your take on people stealing bits of the pyramids while on vacation? Basically human trash. Because we can't have anything nice.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
I'm really tired of explaining this. Can you just give me a straight answer?
The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
Wah! PRH99, thank you for the subscription as well. Yeah, sorry, the Staff of Magnus?
Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one is...
And what's your opinion of astronauts taking parts of the moon back home? Human trash.
The only time I've heard it mentioned was...
Because can't have nice things. If everybody did that, one day we would have no moon left. So, you know what? Fuck you, Mr. Neil Aldrin, or whatever your name is.
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics.
The only way I would accept astronauts taking rocks from the moon is if they took rocks from the moon, and then they came back and they built a pyramid on Earth. And then we've got like a net balance. But then someone's got to take parts of the pyramid up to the moon, and then it's more like a trade agreement. One day. Alright,
no one here does.
Come on, Maribel.
The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember.
Why don't they have a Mount Rush in Canada that has the band carved in it? Fuck, that would be sweet as hell. The best part is we can even use a smaller mountain because there's only 3 members. Alright, find the ruins of Mzulft. Lovely. This is like a fireman's pole here. Going down? It was shocking me there. I tried. You gotta experiment with new bits sometimes. No, not the Hall of Counter-Nonce. Alright, let's look on our map here. Where are we going? I thought we were facing... Yeah, it's over here. Oh my god, it's in freaking No Man's Land. That was Sylvester Stallone getting shocked? Are these enemies? Oh, it's freaking guards, man! Something like that. That's more like Sylvester Stallone playing Crash Bandicoot. Or the shaman that gives Crash Bandicoot his protection in a live-action film called Crash Bandicoot. But they would just call it Crash, because there's not enough movies named that already. Top 3 vegetable snacks? I will answer your question. First, I would like you to tell me whether you mean vegetables that can double as snacks or snack foods that are based on vegetables. NL, would you play Crash Bandicoot on a substream? As much as I love Crash, Crash 2 and especially Crash Warped. Probably not. Doesn't seem like the right fit. Dude, come on. This is just an embarrassment at this point. Snack foods based on vegetables? Okay, but then how deep are we gonna go here? Are we gonna say potato chips are based on vegetables? Because while it's literally true, it also, it seems a little bit like cheating. Like, all snack foods, for the most part, are based on, you know, wheat flour, or corn, or potatoes. I'm just trying to get the, the boundaries set right here so that I can answer in an honest fashion. Just wait like 8 hours here. Yeah, they're all cooked in vegetable oil, exactly. In fact, I can't think of snacks. There probably are some, but I can't think of snacks that don't eat, or that don't have a base in the vegetable world. Okay, vegetables you eat as snack foods. It's gotta be like carrots, celery. I don't even know what you throw in the other option. Carrots, celery, and, I mean, okay, chickpeas, but that's more of a spread than a snack. You can eat hummus by the spoonful, but it's a little out there. To not even have, like, some pita bread with it or something like that. Cucumbers? Yeah, okay. Carrots, celery, cucumbers. There you go. Peanuts? Look, peanuts, while, from a phylogenetic standpoint, are vegetables. I think from a culinary standpoint, we separate them from nuts and other legumes. It's bad for my legs here. This is like exactly the same mountain we were trying to climb earlier here. NL, what's your opinion on keto? I'm not, like, you shouldn't trust my opinion on keto, because I'm not, like, a bodybuilder or a, you know, nutritionist or a doctor. My perspective on keto is that if it works, that's great, but probably when it comes to weight loss, you know, building good habits is important, and I think it's unreasonable for somebody to stay in ketogenesis for, like, if they're 40, to stay in ketogenesis until they're 90. Like, that seems unrealistic to me. So, I think that having a more balanced approach that is realistic to be consistent with makes sense, but I know nothing about the psychology of nutrition, so I really have no idea. Rank your rankings of things. That's almost too meta. Like, I can't get in there. I think our ranking of Friends was number 1, then maybe Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, then fruits, then vegetables as snacks. Oh, there's a Narzel bar. What is the secret of your power? Narzel bar, won't you take me far away from the mucky muck? Yeah, Wonder Boy? What the hell is a freak? I met a guy up here, didn't I? Duhajnub.
Halt, Outlander. By the code
Alright, well, you know what? See you in hell.
Kill you, Outlander, but we don't want you here. Remember that.
What's the best bagel flavor? I mean, do you guys have... Is this a Canadian thing, or do you guys have everything bagels? It's, you know, it's the same as all-dressed chips. It's just a variety of flavors, the principal one being onion. Beyond that, poppy seed. I like a seeded bagel. You know, on the lower end, I really don't like fruit-based bagels. And that's a matter of personal preference. By all means, feel free to disagree with me. I know there's a lot of people out there having the blueberry bagels and the cinnamon raisins and the etc. etceteras, but it's not for me. I'm a savory bagel man all day, every day. What about bagel toppings? Don't get as many opportunities to eat this as I'd like, but smoked salmon and cream cheese on a bagel reigns supreme for me. Cream cheese by itself would probably be second. Then just a classic bagel sandwich, you know, with the normal sandwich trappings. We found it. Muzzled. I mean, this place is pretty wild, man. Is this thing open? I thought that was opening the door. Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Paratus. Inoculary.
You got a key? He's got a key. The second longest ruins in the game. Whoa! Alrighty. Heck yeah, I can't wait. Alright, well this one's easy. You just go whirlwind sprints. Didn't work quite as well as I thought. Well, that was easy enough anyway. Dwarven spider worker? This is a bit of a surprise. Why would you make your workers into spiders? There must be some engineering constraint that makes this sensible. More spiders? More spiders. More legs to hold the tools? Alright, then why not make dwarven centipede workers? They don't have to be spiders. Why not make them with 10,000 legs? Just freaking steam everywhere, man. There's so much steam down here. You guys are gonna end up with like a real mold problem. I know it's stone, but still. That's just not practical? Oh, so 8 legs is practical, but 100 is ridiculous. I see how it is, Nick. Yeah, why not make octopus workers then? You know, just for that, you're getting 10 minutes of moonstone ore vein mining. Lovely. Not necessary. I've got my own. If there's oil in this game, does that mean there were dinosaurs once? Well, you know, fossil fuels, they're not just made out of dinosaurs. It's just decayed organic material. It's not like there's a special, like, dinosaur blood ferments especially well into, you know, petrol or something like that. That would be pretty fucking metal, though. Eight is the perfect balance of efficiency and cost. You know what? The degree of confidence to which you uttered that sentence makes me believe that you must have done the research. I would pay extra for gasoline that came with like a certificate of authenticity that was like, yo, definitely T-Rex blood in here. That's really gonna make the Focus take off on the highway. Can you rank snack dips? I do not like mayonnaise-based dips for the most part. I love tzatziki. I love hummus. I love baba ganoush. Salsa, is it a dip? Is it a topping? Certainly not a spread. Dwarven Sphere. Alright. Now this makes way more sense than a fucking spider. A lot of value in here. Actually, streamer, you drive a Ford Fiesta? Dan's gonna cost me my sponsorship deal with Ford, man. I do not drive a Ford Fiesta. I drive a Ford Focus. It's the more sedan-focused model. I'm very passionate about this. Oh, it's another Dwarven Sphere. They're too heavy to be Fuzradad. These things are full of valuable stuff, man. Hatchback or sedan? Sedan. I got nothing against the hatchback though. It's just a little too European for me, if you know what I mean. It's like, hey, we're not in Copenhagen, man. This is North America. We drive sedans here. Adapt. Hatchbacks are soccer mom cars? We might have different standards for that. Over here, the SUV, the minivan, is a soccer mom car. What the heck just happened? Tried to push us off. Could you rank from 1 to 10 the cars that would force Dan Giesling to drive to embarrass him? I don't think you should be... In today's modern world, for a young man or woman to be able to afford their own vehicle is impressive enough. You know, I'm not going to rag on anybody for what they drive. You want to drive a smart car, by all means. You know, you're making the payments on it. It doesn't bother me. Prius for sure? Yo, what's wrong with the Prius, man? People are trying to do their part to, you know, help the planet. You're gonna be, oh, you smug son of a bitch. Why you gotta make me feel bad for my emissions? Yo, if you're driving a Prius, by all means. Thanks for loving the planet, man. I appreciate it. The only time you judge someone's car is when they drive like an asshole. And then when they get past her, you go, oh, of course, it's a blank driver. Where blank is just the car that just passed you. NL, can you confirm that Dan is the Jason Mantzoukas of the NLSS crew? Are you talking about Jason Haynong Mantzoukas? I don't know. I don't know if we have a Jason Mantzoukas. I try to be Scott Aukerman sometimes. At least in, you know, the way that we try to push the bits forward. I'm not sure if it totally works, though. Dan's more like the, you know, Benny Schwaz of House of Piss fame. You know, I think he's a foil rather than an enabler, which I think works better. Jay Clone, thank you for the subscription as well. Blank is always a Mercedes or BMW.